What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we back again. Don't ask me why I'm doing videos. I'm just doing it because I am trying to just keep in the mood of stuff, and I need to stay busy. But listen, this is American Horror Story, and I need some answers because I didn't get any answers in this episode. All right. So this is American Horror Story, season 12, episode 5, Delicate, and the name of the episode is called Preech, right? And they say this is part 1, and this is the finale for part 1, right? So I'm going to assume there's going to be 10 episodes this season. We're not getting the episode next week because I didn't see it on the guide. They didn't even show a preview. But if this was the finale of part 1, is part 2 going to pick up like in the future, when Anna getting what she wants and we actually figuring out what's actually going on and who is behind all of this? Because these first 5 episodes, we ain't found out nothing. We have found out absolutely nothing besides the fact that this episode is called Preech, okay? And we do get a couple of scenes with Miss Preech, and we get her backstory, which I appreciate because I was confused about who she was. But at the same time, I'm still confused about who she is, okay? Because what do she have to do with Anna's family? And not just really Anna, but Anna's husband family, Dex, okay? So we get up into the episode, and it starts off with a flashback from Manhattan, 1987, and we see a younger Miss Preech, right? And we see she was about to get ready to give birth, okay? She's going into labor a little bit. She's being very thankful. She's in the fashion industry. We see Carl Lagerfeld that's there. That's who she was talking to when she said, Mr. Lagerfeld, thank you so much for all of this or whatever. And then we see that other doctor that is Anna's doctor. Didn't I say he had something to do with this? He can never play a good person. If he has played a good person on American Horror Story, I don't remember, all right? And so basically, she's getting ready to have this baby. And it's one of those situations where she basically sold her soul to have a good future, you know what I'm saying? To be successful in the industry, to have this baby, carry this demon seed, and to have a successful future, in the fashion industry, right? Because he was like, do you understand what you agreed upon? And she was really confused about some of the stuff. And I was like, wait a minute, girl, what? But at the same time, when they was rolling her off to give birth, and she was like, oh my God, what's going on? It hurts, it hurts. And that nurse said, you're about to have a fucking baby. Of course it fucking hurts. I liked to die. I said, wow, they don't have bedside manners. Back in 1987, in this, modern looking, ultra modern looking, doctor facility, y'all ain't got bedside manners. That was very rude, and it made me laugh, and I ain't needed that laugh. But she wound up having the baby, right? But when the doctor was up in there, first of all, it's a big old room, empty with just a bed with the stirrups. It's not even a real bed. It's just the stirrup chair, okay? Put her up in there, and then, she was having difficulties, giving birth and pushing and all that stuff. And I was like, damn, she been passed out on the table because I was looking at the veins in her neck just popping and everything. And then, there was the doctor, the baby, when she pushed at one point, some blood just squirted all on his face. He said, God damn, I'm gonna need some help up in here. This is gonna be a long night. I said, oh, what's going on, baby? The people that be up in the black, them little demons that be coming out there in the black, the women's, two of them came over there, right? Billy Lord, that's her name, okay? It pops up at the randomest time. They come up in there, right? And one on each side of her. One got a hand on her shoulder, one got a hand on the knee, right? Like bracing her, trying to give her some stability so that she can go ahead and push. Next thing you know, they're pushing down on her stomach to get the back. I said, baby, I got to deal with the fact that my cervix is opening up and my vagina is opening up way bigger than I ever thought it could. And not only am I dealing with that pain, but you want to push down on my stomach as well? No, ma'am. Okay. And so I'm assuming that she did have the baby, right? After that, we get back into the future, right? Or not the future, the present. We see that Dex and his mama was walking on the beach, and they was having a little conversation. She basically was telling him she wants him to testify on her behalf, stand up there on trial and, talk good things about her. He don't want to do it because he don't want to trash the daddy because he has a good relationship with the daddy. Mama said the only reason why you got a good relationship with your daddy is because your daddy basically brought your love. Whatever it is that you wanted, he paid for it and he got it. And so therefore you don't want to turn on him because he did say, I ain't have nothing bad to say about him. But at the end of the day, I understand where he's coming from in a sense where if I don't have nothing bad to say, I'm not finna get up here and just lie just because I love you. Okay, that's your experience. I didn't experience anything with him on a negative front, so I don't know what went on behind closed doors in y'all relationship. All I can say is that he was a good father to me. You know what I'm saying? That's where he was coming from. But Mama was in her feelings because she knows that he doesn't believe her. You throw in the word satanic abuse. I mean, of course, some people probably gonna look at you crazy. All right. But I feel like maybe she should have just said, he was abusing me. And Dex probably would have been like, oh, okay, I can kind of see that. I didn't see what was going on because parents kind of hide stuff from the kids or whatever. So, who am I to say it didn't happen? But when you throw in the word satanic at the same time, people be like, girl, please. That's the same up there with the Illuminati, And so he just really wasn't buying it. She said, you know what? They say men are the most powerful people or whatever, but yet women, we support women. Men can't even support the people, the woman that gave birth to him and gave him life and all that stuff. Baby, I said that was a good one. That was a good one. And we've seen plenty of examples, okay, of men just sticking back and just letting stuff happen to women. Y'all supposed to be the protector. Not all of y'all doing this. We seen some that happen. You seen the videos, okay? But at this point, I'm trying to figure out what is going on with Dex. Like, do he know some of the stuff that's happening and he's just trying to act like he don't, or what? And so at this point, he gets ticked off and he was like, you know what? I'm finna go talk to Anna. I'm finna go get Anna, whatever. She was like, I thought you said she was in the city and all this stuff. Girl, at this point, Mama kind of hurt his feelings a little bit when she said that line. You wanted to go to art school, your daddy got you in the art school. When you fell at that, your daddy came out here, got you this little condo or whatever that you've been living in and all this stuff. Your daddy paid for an expensive marriage to a woman that wound up dying. I said, now, hold on. You did not have to throw that up in his face like that because that was not her fault or his fault, or that we know of right about now. Because, hey, y'all dealing with some demons over there, so ain't no telling what pact y'all done made to sacrifice that lady. I have no idea. Maybe the daddy did it, okay? So you got that going on, and he left, and the mama was just standing out there on the beach, and I said, girl, what's going on? Later on, we see that she went to this lawyer, whatever, that she told the son about, and he really wasn't feeling him anyway. He thought he was just like, you wasting your time. She was like, no, he was thinking that the lawyer was wasting his time on her. When she was like, he a good lawyer. He was the representative for two of Harvey Weinstein's victims, right? And so she feel like she got a good chance of winning this case, and that, you're going to be salty when you see that I won this. She get through having a little meeting with him or whatever. I don't know if they had a deposition or whatever that was going on, but it went well. So she's leaving out the building. She's happy. We see all the people on the streets or whatever. This is in New York, right? Then she turns the corner. Mind you, like I said, it was a whole bunch of people out on the street. Regular busy day, all right? She turns the corner into an empty alley. And all of a sudden, it just gets real quiet. But then you hear these animals, okay? Next thing you know, you hear a goat. You see a dog and all this stuff. And then you see those ladies in black. I said, damn it, bitch, she wasn't lying. Girl, she wasn't lying. She up here hallucinating and seeing the same thing that Anna was seeing. I said, what's going on? Later on, we saw that Anna had saw Preech across the street. Because she had went up there to her agency, talking to her PR, Siobhan. Baby, she go up there, and why is Babette, that little young girl that was nominated with her, when we saw that was at the awards where she threw up at, she was up there. And come to find out, she's Siobhan's client as well. And so she was really confused as to what is going on. How do you have two clients that's in the same, competing in the same category, and you're probably telling them both the same things, okay? I feel like you could look at it and be like it's a conflict of interest, but at the same time, it is a job, but also I feel like it's a conflict of interest. Like, it just don't look right. When you already know I'm competing against this girl. She's a young starlet that's coming out, and she's hot right now. She's the it girl, you know, because she's young, she's fresh, all of that. And we're both in the same categories, competing in the same categories, getting nominated in the same category, and we're being repped by the same person. Not the same person, not just the same agency, but the same agent. Like, that makes no sense. That's like kind of fishy, right? Because who are you really rooting for? You're rooting for one of your clients to win. And at this point, I can just tell you're not really on my side, because you don't care if it's me or her. Because it's still a win for the company, and it's a win for you, even though if I don't win, I'm going to go home looking salty, and you're going to go home looking like, yeah, one of my clients won, and this a good mark on my company. That's what it looks like, okay? Like, you can't trust nobody these days. And when that girl started talking and said, oh, I'm so tired from all this campaigning. I don't know how I'm 21, and I can only imagine how you do it when you're I said, excuse me. Not only did she age shame her, she kind of threw up in there about the fact that she was pregnant, okay? As if that was a disability. I said, excuse me. You have to read between the lines, because she had asked about, she was like, oh my God, you know, don't worry about that because you're pregnant. She was like, congratulations. She wasn't congratulating her about her being nominated. She was congratulating her about being the pregnant woman. Then throw up in there about her, you know, basically call her old bitch. And she probably ate. Because she said, I'm only 21. Then the part that got me, which I wasn't mad, what happened to Babette at the end, I honestly wasn't mad at it. And you want to know why? You want to know why? Because when she took Anna's little donut box and she opened that bitch up and then took one of them things out, did like that, and then put it back up in the box, I said, now girl, get the hell up out of here. That was so rude. That was so rude. And then Siobhan, you so rude too, okay? I just want you to just tell us who you are. Because at this point, I feel like Siobhan has been here for centuries, all right? She's been here since the beginning of time. She came down from heaven to earth to hell with Satan, okay? Because y'all know Satan used to be an angel as well, okay? Bitch, he done fell down, and she fell down off his left nut too, okay? That's what I feel like at this point. Because mama's pulling strings and she's playing with demons at this point. She is the demon, all right? Maybe him is in human form. Who knows, okay? But girl, Anna came up in there and said, now why the fuck is Babette up in here? She said, don't you disrespect my clients. I said, excuse me. She didn't call her out her name. She just said a cuss word within the sentence, and she said, why the fuck the girl is here? And she was like, you supposed to be my best friend. She said, first of all, this is also business. Second of all, I didn't sign a no-compete clause. I said, damn. Well, you got you right there. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, she was just giving her so much fever. And you could tell like her attitude towards her kind of changed. You know, she was pumping her up in the beginning of the season. And then we get to now where she's just like very nonchalantly putting her off like she discussed her. And that's why Anna had said, are you pissed off at me because I got pregnant? She said, now girl, why? And I said, answer the question. It's either yes or no, because you acting like something, okay? Because all of this heat and this fever that you giving her, it's coming out of nowhere, in my opinion, and that's how Anna looking at it, right? And we just trying to understand what's going on, ma'am, okay? Why are you giving her all this flavor like this that's unwarranted, you know? And then gonna give her the B12, let me put that in quotation, the B12 shots. I said, girl, don't take that shit. Don't take that stuff, okay? You need to go to an actual doctor and see if that's what it is. You just taking stuff and don't nobody know what it is, just because your friend, quote unquote, told you that, it's supposed to be good for you. Girl, please. But like I said, she saw Preech across the street, right? She almost got her ass hit by a truck. And then once that truck rolled past, Miss Preech was gone. But see, Preech came up on Deck's mama in that alley and said, listen, girl, we need to talk. I said, what y'all need to talk about? She said, girl, let me just tell you this. Next thing you know, they having a little conversation up in the little coffee house, little din lunch or whatever. And They was like, girl, let me tell you, back in the day, I was this fashion designer. I love fashion and all that stuff. I went to fashion school. I didn't finish because I got seen by, Karl Lagerfeld and all them. And, what is it, Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent. They came through and picked me up right off the bat, right? I was getting my fashion stuff on and everything. And then all of a sudden, I had a little stupid one night stand that resulted in me getting pregnant. I was going to get rid of it, but somebody came to me and was like, girl, if you had this baby and you give it to me or whatever, I will grant you whatever it is that you want, make you have the best things that you want in your career, which is her fashion thing, right? Cool, okay, fine. She said, I don't know what the person wanted with the baby, and I don't even know where the baby at. And to this day, I don't know, okay? And the whole time I'm thinking, is Anna the baby? I don't know what's going on. But, she started talking about it, and, at this point, I was waiting for the mama to say, okay, so what this got to do with me? And then she said, so you know something about my husband or whatever, and what he been going through, what he been doing? She said, what? Your husband? I don't know nothing about that sick fuck. The way she said it was like she know who he is, like he a popular guy. And he has a reputation out there that people already know of, or there's been rumblings about, And so she said, no, I'm talking about you. Because the same people that was after me and I was doing this shit for, they after you, and they been after you and your family. And it's basically, I'm more worried about your son and his wife, because they kind of pissed off because somebody defected from the crew. And they don't like that. And she said they've been coming for your family for years. I said, now who is they? Now we know it's the demons, but exactly who is they? Get to the point. Get to the point. I'm tired of this guessing game. What's happening? What is going on? We still did not learn nothing besides the fact that they're coming after Anna. They're trying to Preech kind of made it seem like they're coming after Anna because she's with Dex. So were they really coming after Dex first, or was he the one that defected? Or what was going on? I'm confused. Y'all clear it up in the comments, okay? Next thing you know, Anna back there in Hamptons, and she back there at the house that she was in, and Kamal asking her to get an autograph for her Vogue cover for his wife. They're about to be married for 5 years in the next month. Okay, fine. She goes and she go get a pen. She said, let me go get a pen. She goes into the kitchen. She opens up the refrigerator, and the freezer is filled with Ben & Jerry ice cream. Now, I couldn't make out who the girl was on the cover or the pint of the bottle. I couldn't make out who it was, but it was the same one. And the ice cream, the whole thing, it looked like the inside of a store. I said, what's going on? She took a pint out, and then she opened up the drawer that has the spoons and stuff, and she took that picture, right? That same picture that has Dex, his ex-wife, Talia, and another friend up in there. And remember, the first time she pulled the picture out, the girl who was supposed to be Dex's ex-wife, she's blonde-haired, all that, short and all that. And next thing you know, all of a sudden, she transforms into Sonya. The only way that she transformed into Sonya is by her hair being dark, and it just grew a little bit bobby. That's it. Into the way that Sonya wears her hair now. You know what I'm saying? But then this time when she looks at the picture, somebody appears in the background. Some woman is sitting at the bar in the back. I said, who is that? And then it just disappears real quick. I said, are we supposed to know what that is or whatever? I was really confused by that as well, because we didn't get no clarification about that. What else wound up happening? At one point, she gets a meeting from her doctor, and it was very irritating to see this, because it reminded me more so about how Black women are when we go to the doctors, and especially when it comes to childbirth. Black people in general, we don't get, the same amount of care, the same sensitivity and all that stuff. But for whatever reason, we already know. But then when it comes to Black women, when they get pregnant, they don't really want to listen sometimes, okay? And that's the feeling that this doctor visit was giving me with Anna. She trying to understand why she having this pain in her stomach and everything. And he just, every time it comes to her, it's like he's annoyed. Okay, he is so annoyed with her. Like, oh my God, can she just go with the program? Like, this was supposed to happen, get over it, move on. That's what's happening with Anna. And I'm just not liking his attitude. And that's what ticked me off, that he got to have something to do with this. Because she concerned about this pain that she having. He touched her side and he was like, you know, this is normal. The baby is getting big and is breaching up against your rib cage, and that's what you feeling. And that's what happened with a baby in the third trimester. She said third trimester, baby. I'm in my second trimester. He was like, well, the baby's just moving and growing faster than normal. That's just all that it is, you know. And then, you know, she was just really more so concerned, like, you really trying to tell me that's it? And at one point, he got frustrated and said something that was so rude that even Dex had to look at him and he had to go, okay, let me just sit down. What else is going on? And she said the pain felt like, you know, this stabbing pain in her side and all this stuff. And when he was touching it, he was like, well, that just sounds like a ligament, some ligament situation, a ligament rail or chair or something like that. I don't know. And it just felt like he was pulling stuff out of his hat. And he said the only thing that you need to do is to do some yoga and to bathe. She said that's it. That's what made her say that. And he was like, yeah. I'm sitting here like, oh, okay. And so he hooked her up. He keep on telling her, well, Cora does this and Cora does that. She does the massage stuff and she can do this and she can do that. And everything is so in-house. And that should have been Anna's main, you know, thing. Like, what is going on? Cora is the secretary. Cora is a nurse, and now she's a, you know, masseuse, and she's this and she's that. Baby, I would have been a little concerned about all of that. Meanwhile, when she do go to the little yoga stuff, she doing a little Pilates, I guess, and she wasn't feeling no pain. That wasn't with Cora, I don't believe. No, it was another lady with dark hair and a ponytail. But then she comes from out her little Pilates class or whatever. She goes into the shower, and next thing you know, her hair is falling out, okay? She got her hair falling out. She's seeing goat hoofs and everything. And next thing you know, when she comes out of the shower, she sees that doll, okay? And we saw 2 clumps of hair. This is not the first time we done seen her hair come out. The first time was when she saw that one string that just kept coming. Then it was another time where I think she broke the mirror or whatever and it fell out or whatever. And now this is like the third time that we seen this, and it's 2 clumps of hair. But then we see the doll pop up, right? Sitting out there waiting on her in the bench at the lockers. She look at the doll, and the doll got all these clump marks in her head where the hair came out, and it looked like open sores and scabies. I said, what in the voodoo doll is going on? Okay, because that's just literally what it's giving. Then at one point, Anna had told Dex, let's invite Sonya over, okay? Let's invite her over. Let's have some girl time. Let me get to know her, okay? And so he does, you know. Sonya comes over, and, you know, you got Michaela in the house manager, a.k.a. Nicolette, I should say. She's there, but when she sees Sonya, who shows up early, the look on her face goes from being happy and all that stuff to being like, ain't this about a bitch? The fuck is this hoe doing here? I don't trust this bitch because she did something so foul to me. She had one of those look on her face. And Anna peeped it, right? Peeped it to the point where she had to apologize to Sonya for her looking at her like that. And we get a little backstory. Baby, Sonya said maybe she was just taken aback by my beauty. And I said, girl, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No shade. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder because, girl, no. She brought a gift to her too. She was like, only babies deserve gifts because they have to deal with the trauma of the fact that they were brought into a world that they were not asked and given consent on whether or not they wanted to come in this world or not. I said, you know what? People are so fake deep, okay? But anyway, you know, she finds out about the whole situation that Dex has been talking to her about everything that's been going on with Anna, the stalker, and all of this other stuff or whatever. And, you know, she was telling her, I mean, girl, at one point I thought you was stalking me because I seen somebody out on the street that looked kind of like you with these green spiky heels. She said, green? Bitch, I don't wear green. That shit don't go with my complexion. I said, hold up. They threw a little flashback and that lady was out there and she had on some green spiky shoes. And so, Anna just chalked it up to she may be misremembering things. I said, no, you probably seen they playing tricks on you. At this point, I feel as though everything that Anna is seeing is really happening, and they are really just trying to pull a wool over her eyes and make her seem like she's crazy. That's just what it is, okay? Siobhan is over there playing around with that director dude. I said, now what is going on here? Why y'all having fake dinner? Okay, you don't like this man, and why? What is in the contract that y'all signed with each other that he got to fake like you got to sit there and have a little dinner with him and have sex with him, but you giving him all this type of attitude, bitch? Let me tell you something. Kim Kardashian has been playing a bitch on this for real, and I'm liking it. I don't know what it is, but bitch, I am liking it because maybe she not acting like a ditz for real. But she's acting like she got power. Like she really got power. I mean, she does, but I just like it. You know what I'm saying? And I never thought I would say that. Honestly, she actually looks her age now. Okay, she looks a little bit older than what she's been portrayed on social media and everything else. And I actually dig it. Okay, dude is over it. After he took her phone, he was like, you need to tell me something because I need to understand what the hell is going on and who the hell are you? Because you came to me out of nowhere. You gave me a script and told me to do this fucking movie. I don't know who the movie was from. You ain't tell me nothing about that. You told me to put Anna in the lead and all that stuff. Next thing you know, it's getting nominated for 11 Golden Globes. You got to tell me something. I said, now the way that he spoke to her like that and the way that she didn't say nothing and it just went to another scene, I said, I hope he ain't dead. I really hope he ain't dead because we ain't hear nothing else from him. We ain't get an answer or nothing. Baby, back over there at Anna and them house, Sonya telling them her story. And I'm sitting here like, you a little weirdo. Her mama used to beat her ass. She left and she went to go get, be a artist and all that stuff and how she used her own blood to do the art. Girl, don't nobody care. Okay. It is what it is. And I'm just sitting here trying to understand what's going on. At one point, she was just all up in her face. Something had dripped down on the side of her face or whatever. I don't know if it was blood or what. She licked it. Anna just looking at her like this. I said, girl, you about to pounce on her or whatever? What's going on? Next thing you know, when she was about to leave, she got Sonya by herself and she said, girl, she trying to figure out why, what was she trying to figure out? She was trying to figure out, did she know the people that was up in that photo? That's what it was. And especially Dex ex-wife. Because at this point, Dex ex-wife is literally the same person. She's playing two people in this movie, in this show. Okay? She's playing the ex-wife that is dead. And then she's playing Sonya. And at this point, I feel like she is the ex-wife and the ex-wife really ain't dead. And this is all a game that they playing. I don't know. Something is weird. Okay? Something is weird about it. The way that Michaela reacted to her. Michaela won't say exactly what it is that she know, but you going through her shit. You opened up her present talking about something. It called to me. I needed to open it. And it was an owl. Who? What? I said, that is rude. Don't do no stuff like that. Meanwhile, Anna and Dex had a little falling out when they got home. I don't know where they was, but the doctor gave them an address to go to, the masseuse, the pelvic masseuse place, right, for Cora. Come to find out, it's in his building, the same building that they've been living in. Dex been living in that building for 15 years. Anna been there for the last 5 years, right? And so she was like, oh my God, I didn't know, he is old. I forgot he is older than you and all that stuff. She was doing a little bit much and I just didn't trust her right off the bat, right? She told her to get undressed from the bottom down, or we can do it externally, like the massage, okay? Just massage the pelvic. Baby, she got undressed and got up on that table and that lady put her fingers all up in her and she was telling her, listen, girl, at one point, she was letting her do what she had to do because she did tell her you got to sign a consent form. And She signed it, but she did what she had to do. And just because she gave you consent to stick your finger up in there and to play around for a second, when somebody says stop, you supposed to fucking stop. Okay? She kept on going. She was like, oh, this side of you is so, it's tight, gotta loosen it up or whatever. And it was like, oh, and your left side is tight too, we gotta loosen that up too. She telling her, hold on, you gotta fucking stop. You gotta stop because it hurt. And she wound up telling Dex that she molested her, which technically she did because she told her to stop. And Dex is like, you need to quit, okay? And she said, you know what? It just pisses me off that you really don't believe nothing that I say. You don't take my side or anything. This whole thing just brought this out of me, right? And she walked away, and he was like, don't you walk away from me. And he cussed at her. He said, don't you ever fucking walk away from me or something like that. I said, excuse me, Dex, you've been calm, cool, and collected all these episodes, and now all of a sudden you want to cuss her out? And she was like, girl, why don't you just tell me what it is? He said, listen, now I know you mad because you couldn't go to the Golden Globes ceremony because the doctor told her that she couldn't travel. And she was like, you really think that this is what it's about? You really think that this is what it's about? Hell no. It's about the fact that you don't fucking believe me. And I just want you to understand that I know that you know that you don't, that I know that you don't believe me, okay? And he was like, okay, cool. I don't believe you about shit, you know? It's just fucking crazy. And she laughed in his face, and he got mad that she laughed in his face and all of that. And he was like, the dolls, all that shit, he don't believe her about nothing. And so, of course, she was pissed off. Of course, she was in her feelings. She walks away. We see that she got 2 of those dolls, those 2 Barbie dolls, right? She go downstairs, and she go, because she got them in the crate, right? And that little, where the raccoon was. I said, you cleaned the sheets? You cleaned the sheet? Now, see, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because he going to ask her after the whole argument, you want to watch the Golden Globes together? Fuck, nigga, we just got to an argument, and you just basically told me that I'm crazy, and so I'm finna live in my crazy, and you want to sit down and watch the Golden Globes with me? Baby, she had turned it on her phone while she was sitting downstairs in the basement holding them 2 little dolls. And, of course, she lost the Golden Globes to Babette, right? And at that moment, she was feeling some type of way. She started coughing up some stuff. And I'm thinking that she done coughed up a hairball or whatever. And then it was like these spikes or whatever that was coming out her throat. And I'm like, are those screws or whatever? Is a little bit of screws loose coming out of her or something like that? Then it looked like a sharp tooth or something that came out. It was like 3 things that came out her throat, and it was bloody. I said, girl, your body is going through a lot, okay? A lot. Next thing you know, somebody with them red hands came and just pulled her away, and she woke up in her bed. I'm thinking it's one of those people that was in black, because when Preech gave birth, them people that was in black, they came in, they had them red hands, right? Okay, that's what I feel like it was. Because then she woke up in her own bed, and this was after Siobhan had called her when she was downstairs, and she was like, hey, girl, you want to have a Golden Globe? Mm-hmm. You want it as much as you want to have a baby? Uh-huh. Would you sacrifice having a baby for yeah, girl. So that means you got to do any and everything that I say. Would you be willing to do that? Of course. And she was like, okay, cool. When she woke up, Dex said, hey, look, baby, they get there's a news article that says Golden Globe winner decapitated in a car crash. Babette. Mind you, Babette just won the fucking Golden Globe. And I'm sitting here like, damn, what happened? And we see that Siobhan is calling her. But at the end of and that's basically the end of the episode. And I'm sitting here like, so where the baby at? We do see a bump or whatever. What happened to the raccoon and her eating it? Are we finna figure out? It's so many open-ended questions and things and storyline, like nothing is finished. What happened with the mother's trial? And this is for them to say part 1 finale. And I'm just trying to understand, like, did they do it this way for the simple fact that they were going through the writer's strike and they was in the process of doing the show, and then it's probably going to come back later on, either at the end of the year. Hopefully, it's a 1 week off type of thing. I don't know if they did the whole thing. And then, they got the actor strike that's still going on. I don't know if that's why they did it like that as well. And so, y'all, if you have any news and you know what it is, because like I said, I didn't see any listing for it to be on next week. Y'all let me know what it is. And I don't know. This thing gagged me. This thing gagged me. It built up to a little something, but it never. It's like when you trying to bust and you can't. Or when you feel like, oh my God, it's gonna be so good once you do, and it's just like, that's exactly how it is. Like, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this. I was very underwhelmed. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.